Good day, guys, and welcome to our YouTube channel. It's another day for our weekly analysis where we talk about the markets, what we expect of the markets, and what actually happened the previous week, and also what we are expecting the coming week. So, a quick shout out to our new subscribers. You guys are welcome, and to the existing subscribers, we love you guys. And to our new viewers, please like and share and subscribe to our channel for us to reach a wider range and for us to learn more together. So before we move ahead, let's talk about what we were expecting last week and what actually comes to fruition. So in the month, I said it last week that generally the month of July is normally being bullish. It's normally being bearish on a wider range. It's suggesting to be bearish, but with the present market condition, I think the month of July should give us a bullish movement. From my point of view, I expect the month of July to give us to go bullish. So, to cut a long story short, what we were expecting last week does not come to fruition this week. But that does not mean I discard that analysis. So, I stick to the buyers, but I will have to be flexible. So, I need more insight. This is the monthly chart for the dollar index. So I'm expecting this black candle here. This black candle, this is for the month of June, that the month of July that just started. I'm expecting it at the end of July to turn green. That was my intention, and that is what I'll be watching for. If the point 105.5 thousand turns and becomes a support level for the market. But if 105.5 thousand remain a resistance to the market, I'll be looking for this low here. I'll be interested in this low. So I'm expecting how the market will react around 105,000. If it serves as a support to the market, I'll be going back to my last week analysis, which was 106,000. So I'll be expecting the market to visit 105.500, 106,000, 106,200, 106,400, and 106,600. But if it happens that the price found resistance around 105.500, then I'll be working towards 103 I will be working towards 103.900. I'll be watching 103.900. I'll be watching this low in short. The low of this candle. I'll be working towards the low of this candle. So the low of that candle comes in at the low of the candle comes in at this is the low. The low comes in at 103.993. That was the low of the candle. So if the price found resistance around 105,000, then I'll be interested in 103.900 downward. Possible movement is to 103,000. But if the market found support around 105,000, definitely I'll be going back to 106 and 105,500 and 106 up till 106,600. So that will be my long-term view on dollar index. So let me switch to the daily chart, because that was the monthly chart as is the beginning of the month. So on the daily chart, I think the last defense that will actually makes me decide if I'm switching my monthly bias from being bullish on dollar index to being bearish is when I lose this CB here. This CB. This CB shaded in blue. This is the consequence encroachment of that fair value gap. This is a fair value gap. This low and this high. This single candle. So you can see the market has been running through that area, has been going back and forth. But this downward movement, I'm expecting it to get to the midpoint of this BC, because there's a buy side imbalance and a sell side delivery inefficiency. So the consequence encroachment of this BC would decide, I think that would be around 104,500. I think here, hypothetically, 104,500. If the market loses to that, as in the market found a resistance around that area, I'm going for 103,000 and 103,000, 103,900. But if 104,500 is able to give the price a kind of support, then I'm going back to 105,500, 106,000, then up to 106,600. So when the market opens, I will have more hints. But presently, I'm still working and I still looking out for being bullish on dollar index. The only criteria that will makes me switch from being bullish to bearish are what I have outlined. So I'm expecting a, oh no, I'm expecting 105,000 to serve as either a support, I know what to do, or serve as a resistance, I will know what to do. That is on the daily, on the monthly chart. But on a lower time frame, which is the daily chart, I'm looking at 104.500. So if 104.500 serves as a support to the market, then I'm ready to be bullish again. But if it serves as a resistance, the market giving to the bearish movement, then I'll be going for 103,900. I think I'm clear. That will be okay. Okay, I want to clone this. That will be the okay. I would like to mark out 104,500. 104,500. So 104,500. So, and it is even below the consequence encroachment of the CB. So if this area here serve as a support to the market, then I'm still interested in being bullish. But if it later turns out to be a resistance, then I'll be dropping down and I'll be moving towards this low here. I'll be watching this low here, because this is a kind of double bottom. This is a single low. This is a double bottom low. Yeah, so there are liquidity lying below this area. So I'll need more hints to engage the market from that perspective. So that is that on dollar index, because that is our baseline. We have to elucidate more on it. Then Euro USD. Last week I was interested in 1.06500 to serve as a decision level. I was expecting that level to serve as a decision level for me to decide if I'm going higher or I'm going lower. But I was interested in 1.07528. I was interested in 1.05 because I said their liquidity line above 1.07528. I mentioned these highs. So 1.07528 has been taken, and 1.06500 has been neglected. That means 1.06500 serves as a support to the market, which is ready to take us into 1.09,000. I think I'll be interested in 1.09,000 the coming week, so long 1.07528 serves as a support to the to the price. So I'll be watching 1.07528 to serve as a as a support that will send us into 1.09,000. That was 1.09 big figure. So that will be my target for the week, for the coming week, and if possible, movement into 1.09500, which will be found here. 1.09500. This is 1.09000, and this is 1.09500. So that will be what we'll be watching the coming week, while expecting 1.07528 to remain a support to the market. Then to the price, we go to our GBP USD. Last week I was interested in only 1.26 thousand. I was interested in 1.26 thousand to decide if I will be bullish or bearish. But as it stands, 1.26 thousand remain a resistance to the market. 1.26 thousand. It remains a support. It remains a support of the market. 1.26 thousand remains a support of the market. So 1.27 thousand has been taken. 1.27 thousand has been taken because I was expecting this high to be raided. So now I think we'll be going for this high. I'll be watching this high. I'll be interested in the market delivering this high, and that will be the high that comes in. The high that comes in on the 12th of June. The high comes in at 1.28604. 1.28604. That'll be what I'll be watching. I will be expecting the market to deliver that much. But for me to make a concrete decision, I'll see how the market reacts at 1.28219. If 1.28219 serves as a 1.28219, if it serves as a kind of support to the market, then I'll be confident to go into 1.29 thousand. I'll be interested to go that far. 1.29 thousand. If it serves, if 1.28219 serves as a what? As a support. But if it serves as a resistance, if 1.28219 serves as a resistance to the market, I'll be going back to 1.27 thousand. 1.27 thousand. But I think the market should be bullish. I think it should be able to give us 1.29 thousand. So if the market loses to the bearish movement and 1.28219 was taken and it serves as a resistance, then I'll be going for 1.27 thousand. That is what I'll be watching on GBP USD the coming week. Then into our Nasdaq. On Nasdaq last week, I was expecting a further movement. Since the market has been trading high, I have no reason to call it lower. But the moment the market approaches 20,000, I need to slow down a bit. The market got to 20,000. I was expecting a kind of resistance formation around 20,000. This was 20,000. I was expecting a kind of resistance there, but the market does not does not give in to it. So the market delivered 20,250 that was suggested on the 23rd. From the analysis of 23rd, that was the 2 weeks ago, the analysis I made 2 weeks ago, I was interested in 20,250. So now 20,250 has been delivered. So now let's see the role 20,000 will play in the coming week. But I think we should be able to see 2,700. Yeah, we should be able to see 20. We should be able to go far as 2,600 or 2,700. The coming week, I'll be interested in the market giving us that movement. Okay, 2,250 should serve as a support. Between 2,250 and 20,000, I'm expecting a support between 2,250 and 20,000. I'm expecting a support around that area that will take us into 2,700 or 2,600. So I'm expecting the support around that area. If we can get the support around that area, we'll be going for 2,600 and 2,700 respectively. So let me clone this, then I get something I will be needing. Okay, let me use 20 to 2,600. I think that will be closer. 2,600 on Nasdaq. That will be the low hanging fruit for the coming week. So 2,250 and 20,000. Let's see how the market reacts to that area. If we get to support, we'll be going for 2,700. But if they turn out to be a resistance, then I switch into being bearish. Then US 30, which is our Dow futures. I don't want this video to be that lengthy, but I need to clear the hair. I need to clarify things. As of last week, I was interested in the market deciding if the market deciding on 29,500. So I was skeptical. I was interested in what the market would do within 39,500. So 39,500. I was expecting if 39,500 serves as a kind of resistance, we were going for 38.80. I'll be going for 38.80 if this serves as a resistance. If 39,500 serves as a resistance, I was interested in coming this far, 38,800. But if it serves as a support, then we'll be going for 39,700. We'll be going up. If 39,500 serves as a support, we'll be going up into 39,700. So I'll be sticking to that previous bias because the market has been consolidating, it has been ranging in that area, the market has been ranging. So on that future, I'll be sticking to the previous week's bias on that futures that says if 39,500 serves as a resistance, I'll be coming downward. But if it serves as a support to the market, I will go as far as 39,800. So that is that. It will go as far as 39,800. But if 39,500 serves as a resistance, then I'll be coming down into 38,800. Then S&P 500. Before we go to gold, S&P 500, I was interested in just 5,400 to make my decision. I was interested in 5,400. So now 5,400 has served as a support to the market. So we were going for 5,600, and that was the 5,600 was what I mentioned in 2 weeks ago. The analysis I made 2 weeks ago, I was interested in 5,600, where I said if the BC serves as a support to the market, I'll be going for 5,600. So I'll be going for 5,600. The moment the CB here, the CB we have here, the CB I have here, the CB here serves as a support to the price. So I'm interested in 5,600 the coming week. But I'll bear a kind of retracement if there will be any. The retracement into 5,500. Let's say 5,500. So I'll be looking for 5,500 to serve as a retracement level that will send us into 5,600 or even further into 5,650. So I'm expecting 5,500 to serve as a support. I'm expecting 5,500 to serve as a support to the market, to the price, then give us a movement into 5,600 and 5,650. Let me have my support level marked out. 5,500, right? 5,500. So that will be my last defense. That will be my defense area. So 5,500 should see to the market, to the price not dropping further. If it drops further, then we switch into being bearish and we'll be attacking 5,400. Now, the last but not the least, gold. On gold spots, I was interested in 2340. If 2340 could serve as a resistance, I'll be interested in 22,777, big figure. But the market does not deliver that. There's nothing bad. The market approached 2,400. The market approaches 2400. So I'll be interested in this CBA, where this CB here, there's a CB here. So I'll be interested in the market trading into that CB. Or this CB here, this CB. Okay, that is we have a CB there. So let's go and grab some liquidity there. That was a CB. This is a sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. You can see the market has traded into it, traded well, beautifully. That is, so I will confidently say 2400. So let's now see, is the market gonna continue till that, or it drops from 2400? Is the market going before 2400, above 2400, or it's gonna get stuck around that area? So I will use 2400 as my decision point. If the market found support at 2400, then I'll be going for 2450. I'll be going as far as 2450 if it serves as a support. But if 2400 serves as a resistance to the market, I'll be interested in the market trading back into this CB here. So if 2400 holds the price below it, then I'll be coming back into this CB. But if 2400 gives way and it serves as a support, then I'll be going for 24450. So that is that for tonight, for today, for this weekend analysis. So a quick disclaimer before I leave. Firstly, thank you for being part of the family. Thank you for coming this far with us. We really love and appreciate you. And a quick disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. Everything in this video is for educational purpose. Though I make a financial decision on it, I put my money behind it. That does not mean you have to put your money behind it. I know what I'm looking for. I know when to engage and when to disengage. And I have laid out everything written in my journal for me to decide on. That is why I said everything in this video is for educational purpose and educational purpose alone. I'm not asking you to put your money behind it, but I have my money behind it. It's my own personal decision. So at this point, I will be calling it a day. Thank you for coming this far. Thank you for being part of the family. Do us the favor of sharing and subscribing to our family. Thank you, and trade responsibly. Bye for now.